Are you struggling to pay court fines? Don't worry, there is help available. So let's start with what court fees are. When you apply to a court or tribunal, you may have to pay a fee. This fee can be related to a debt that you're being asked to pay, or it could be for other types of cases, such as asking the court to suspend an eviction order for rent or mortgage arrears. If you're facing a county court judgment, that's a CCJ against you, you may want to ask the court for help. You may need to ask the court to let you pay by instalments, stop enforcement action, or set aside a judgment that shouldn't have been made. The court fees you can be asked to pay vary depending on what you're asking the court to do. Now, let's talk about the disposable capital test. When you apply for help to pay a court fee, the court will use 2 tests to decide your application. The first test is a disposable capital test. The court will look at how much disposable capital you have. Disposable capital includes savings, stocks and shares, redundancy payments, and the value in second homes. If you're aged under 61 and the court fee is £1,000 or less, and you have less than £3,000 disposable capital, then you'll pass a disposable capital test. If the court fee is more than £1,000, the rules about disposable income are different and you should contact Support Through Court for advice. If you're aged 61 or over and you have less than £16,000 disposable capital, then you'll pass a disposable capital test. If you don't pass a disposable capital test, you'll have to pay the court fee in full. The second test is a grossly monthly income test. If you pass a disposable capital test, the court will look into your monthly income before any deductions. The court will then decide how much of the court fee you should pay. If you receive certain benefits, you won't have to pay anything towards a fee. If you don't receive benefits but are on a low income, then you may not have to pay the fee, or you might only have to pay part of it. Under the gross monthly income test, you have to provide proof of your income like bank statements, wage slips, or letters confirming that you get certain benefits. If the court refuses your application, you can appeal. Do this in writing within the time limit the court sets when they write to tell you that they've refused your application. This will usually be 14 days from when you receive the letter. Support Through Court is an independent charity that offers free support and guidance before, during and after court. They can provide practical and emotional support if you're facing court without a lawyer. You can call their national helpline service on 03000 810 006 or look to see where their closest local office is to you. You can request a face-to-face video or telephone appointment, and I'll leave that number below the video for you. If it isn't just the court fines and you found yourself struggling with debt, you may want to look into debt solutions. Some of them will lower your monthly repayments, while others can even write some of your debts off. It all depends on your unique financial situation and what you qualify for. Under this video, I've linked to a form on my new website, and it's got a few multiple choice questions like, how much debt do you owe and how many people do you owe? At the end of the form, it'll connect you to a company that I've partnered with to provide you with all the information that you need about debt solutions that are available. So click the link in the description, check it out, and let me know how you get on.